Hi guys, today I'll be talking about everything that was leaked about the next doors update, aka the hotel update. Before we start, just want to say thanks for all the support and also sorry for the lack of uploads. So subscribe if you enjoy and let's begin. Let's start from the very beginning. The first ever leak we got of the next update was posted only 2 days after the initial release, and it's just a simple image of a flower, probably suggesting some more garden based rooms. A day later we got an image of a room that showcases a lantern and a chair. Not very interesting. And soon after we got 2 big images, literally. Jokes aside, those leaks show a broken wall with scratch marks and a messed up room with a scribbled out object. What is scribbled out is probably an entity. What this entity does is probably something that rummages through rooms trying to search for you. This is because the images show messed up rooms. Kind of scary if you think about it. More outside images, nothing special, but at least we know we're gonna be able to touch grass and doors. Then just the basement. Also we have got the infirmary, which I'll be talking about later as this room is showed in the trailer. The final 2 image leaks are just a goofy painting and then this. It shows a flashlight which you can buy with coins, so now they have more use. This probably means there's now going to be a mid-game shop. But here's when things actually start to get interesting. In total, there are 3 trailers, 2 sneak peek trailers and 1 teaser trailer. What's interesting, but I have to say, is that the main trailer hasn't released yet, and it was supposed to release this month, like the update was supposed to release this month. However, I'll talk more about the release date in chapter 3. We're gonna start off with the sneak peek trailer 1. I'll roll the clip. If you already watched it, skip to the timestamp on screen. Now I'm only going to talk about the more interesting parts and ignore the small details. There are some new rooms with crates and candles, but now there's some kind of jump scare or something. This light explodes, definitely going to be as annoying as Timmy. But this could be a warning for like a new type of entity. Like the lights flicker with like rush, ambush and halt. However, in the next room we see these 2 doors that lead to the next room, or you can skip a room, door 12 and door 13. Now I'm not entirely sure if this is supposed to be like a normal option that doesn't affect much of the rest of the game, but it's possible that one door can lead to danger and the other can lead to something else. Now for the second sneak peek trailer, which I already made a video on, but I'll just summarize it. Now again, I'll play the clip and you can skip to the time on screen if you already watched it. Here you can see 2 new paintings on the left and the right, but the good part is when the clock hits midnight. Now you'll probably know this by now, but instead of turning it to complete black, there is something there, and if you turn up the contrast it makes it easier to see, and basically you get some weird peanut looking rush thing. Assuming this is an entity, there's not much ways to tell what it does. However, one thing you might be able to figure out is how it spawns, when the clock hits midnight. And according to one person from my community post, they said it's called the Midnight Entity, but it's possible it might have something to do with the images from earlier. But now the teaser trailer. As always, skip to the timestamp on the screen if you already watched it, and now I'll play the clip. to take in from this one video, but the main highlight is the crucifix. However, I'll talk about that in a moment. It starts off the infirmary room, which has been showed earlier in an image, but this time we can get a better look. There is a skeleton key and a skeleton door, and what is behind that door is unknown. There's a lot of suggestions for what's behind the door, like a boss fight, but two ideas that seem more reasonable is a place like where you get pieces to build the crucifix, but we see later in the video, or it could be the minigame shop that we saw earlier. Moving on, we see a candle item that burns out and then the player gets into a hiding spot, so this is most likely some kind of new entity. Keep in mind this can't be Rush since the room shows it's like a dark room. Unless L-Splash changes that, Rush will be able to go into a dark room now. Next, we then see this new room where Rush enters and the players know where to hide, since, like, yeah, the players still the hiding spot. Basically, it then just pulls the ultimate Uno reverse card of doors, aka the crucifix, which stops the Rush and ties it to the ground with an epic animation. We can also see the crucifix break, so it seems to be like a one-time use. But that's the trailer summarized. Now let's move on to the summary and also get some extra details I'd like to mention. Also, if you made it this far, consider subscribing or liking the video at least. Anyways, moving on. So it was expected to release back in November, but never was publicly announced, and it was pushed back to December, but it was delayed till January. And while recording this, it's the 25th of January, and yet the main trailer hasn't released. However, this is mainly because L-Splash is currently working on the legal terms of doors, like the copyright. But good news is that they're playtesting it and working on the polishing for like the bugs. But instead of releasing the full update, they're going to do a larger, more polished update, and then releasing some more content, like that's currently not finished yet, later in February. For now, they're expecting to be able to publish the release date soon if everything goes smoothly, so it's possible it will come in the next couple of days, perhaps even this weekend. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed, consider subscribing, I'll see you in the next video when there's more doors news. See ya!